Hi guys, how are you? So, guys, like today it's 8 a.m. right now. So, we will be going through our analysis today, and we will be, of course, taking certain trades based on for the education purpose for you guys to deliver what actually is mine, so that you guys can learn from it, and it's more of a thing that to build up a community so that we can actually work together. And the day is Tuesday. I'm just setting up my charts in order. Bear that with me. So, guys, I will be turning off the cam right now, and we'll be setting up the charts. Okay, guys. So, what we have here today. So, as we know that trading is an everyday thing. It's everyday. It's everyday hustle. So there's a lot we have to go through today. So let's see that what's around for us. So at 8:30 today, we are having some of the CAD's data that is coming out, and then 9:25 we have Bank of England governors speaks. So further moving, we have like some FOMC member speaks, and then there is a index that is coming out. So seems like it would be a it would be a nice day to be present here. So guys, I have four charts open in front of me, of different time frames. The first time frame, which of course, like if we discuss daily right now, and guys, you can't see daily, but this hourly time frame on which my cursor is, it represents that candle. So you can just visually see that. If we see overall daily is in bullish. Yesterday I told you about a monthly level, and prices on that level right now, exactly on that level right now, it's 150.893. So it's around somewhere here, right? So price is up till up to that point right now, and it is there. So you can see the clear cut rejection here, right? This was the point where we entered the trade, right? Trade yesterday. But what ended up happening that this week kind of like stopped us because our stop loss was really thin, just because of the idea that uh, we didn't know that how far the price could have extended further, right? So what ended up happening, like we got the move downside. So later on, what ended up happening, that the price went back up again, right? From this is the point where the price opened, the daily opened, and the price went upside. Price again came back down, and it is kind of like ranging right now. So I don't have a proper clue that what is where should be our position, because the range is thin right now. But on the 4 hour, right, if we see on the 4 hour time frame, we can find a great continuation move towards the downside. So if we see like this was the starting of the previous 4 hour, right? The 4 hour went to 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This was the 4 hour, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is a 4 hour candle that I'm talking about, that made a bearish move. Because guys, if you see, like, this is the open, and this is the close. So this candle is basically this chart is basically representing a bearish 4 hour move. And if you see the previous 4 hour move, that uh, actually began from, this is the open, and this is the close. So it was a bullish candle on the previous 4 hour. And let's see that if we can. So guys, what I'm trying to say is that this is a bearish candle, this red zone which we are looking, and that is a 4 hour bearish candle. So the price has started rejecting from a certain level, and that level is 151. That's the most important thing that we have determined, because you guys see this, level. This is 151 level. You see that price came back here, price came back there, and price started rejecting. So this is the kind of a rejection we are looking at right now. So as the new 4 are opened, right? So what was happening, that price opened around here, and price closed up till here, right? So it is all the bearish, on the bearish side. And this is a new 4 hour candle that opened. The price is in ranging, but this high, this blue line, it represents the high of the previous day. So this is all the area that went above that line, and you can just see that how beautiful the rejection is happening right now. So case in that case I can hope that the high of the day has formed. And guys, like the way I work is that I look at the highs and lows. So if I need to determine that what part of the daily candle has formed with the confirmation. So as I'm telling you about that 151 level, right? So this high up here, it could be it could be the high that is fixed for the day today. If it's not that case, we need to alter our mindset. But for now, I believe that it is there. And this is the close. This is a 15 minutes chart right away. So this is the closing of the 15 minutes chart that is about to happen. And it's a big candle that shows some of the selling volume that be induced in here. So what's up next? That's the thing, that what's next. So this is like we are these yellow boxes are representing the 30-minute time frame candles, and this gray all boxes represents the 4 hour 1 hour time frame by using 4 hour candles. And this is a candlestick math type technique in which we can understand that. So if this candle can continue breaking on the downside, we can get a trade. But the problem with that trade would be that our stop loss would become really big, right? So either if you're keeping it here, it can reverse back. Either you're keeping it here, it would be like a big stop loss. So based on that idea, I currently wouldn't be trying that. So the way the 4 hour is reversing around here, guys, like what I'm trying to tell you right now is this is a 4 hour bearish candle, and then this was the high of the previous candle, although that was closed bullish. But the way it has formed the rejection and with this rejection happened, it is clearly showing that 4 hour has the bearish potential to go downside. And this is a 30 minutes time frame candle that is being formed right now. The reason to look into this like that is based on the idea of the market structure. And I have made a video on market structure, guys. Do look at it and suggest me the more recent topics we want to talk about. So if the price breaks with this wick here and break it down, so I wouldn't mind to enter. But this is the kind of a lowest point, and this could be our first profit target here. but I need more surety out here that, guys, what I'm talking about is like, see, this price came back down here, right? As the price goes bit up, taking a trade from around here, my stop loss would be around there, right? But if this candle closes like that and next candle starts to break, so it can give us like this pattern that is known as drop base drop. So it's 1 2 3 pattern, and it would be making more sense to me. It could be a early entry as well, but it's already NY that is opened, so in few minutes there would be a move that would be happening based on the opening. This is good, this looks good. Guys, the idea is that if the trade just continuously keep on breaking this lows, it's easy to lock out this profit till here. That's the idea here. But if the price starts showing some rejection from here, it would be a easy small loss. But taking a trade somewhere around here and keeping a stop loss up there would be a problem as well. So there's a lot to look at. Guys, I would be taking a trade and I would be letting you know if I'm taking it. So no hurry. It's still like a lot of time we have. We would be trading around till here price reaches here. So it's around like 12 p.m. That is when the London. This is a rollover session in which the NY and London session both are working together. So guys, here we can see that the way price is turning around, it is much favorable. Based on this structure, we are looking for our as a sell right now, because the price opened around here and price closed around here, so this is all red candle here, right? So this is the point where the price is holding. What I mean to say is that this is all, see on the right on 1 hour candle, like, see, this is the this is the support that is being held right now. But now see on the 15 minutes time frame that the price opened around here, and what would be the expected idea that if start breaking to the downside, right? See the daily candle when it opened yesterday, so they pushed the candle to the upper side. You can you can look around here. This is around the time when the candle started opening and pushed the price on the upper side, right? Forming a wick, price coming down, price again retesting. This high is untouched right now, and this is a selling candle of the 4 hour that has begun, and now this 4 hour candle that is being developed here, right? So these two candles combined together form a 30-minute candle. So otherwise this chart is 15 minutes, and I do have 30 minutes as well opened. The way 30 minutes is forming currently is also on the bearish side. It's kind of like a doji that is being formed because the price is reversing, and it's a good sign because we could be looking like it could be looking like this. If it breaks this level, then it would be on the upper side, but if it holds around here and started forming something like this, so we can expect a move till there. So this is a small idea that my mind is forming right now. We would be risking based on the account. So this 30-minute candle actually is forming like this. It will be a bearish candle. So this is the kind of the body. Wicks are on the same side. I've explained it many times, but the body is forming like that. So that's it's like a dump and pump situation right now because price is here. Let's see how it closes here, because I wasn't expecting it to be breaking the open of the previous 15 minutes candle, but the reversal here is massive. 30 minutes new 15 minutes candle is almost at the breaking the open of the previous 15 minutes candle. That indicates that the 30 minutes is currently closing in bullish. Guys, see, it's almost around like 80% reversal here from this candle to this candle. It's certainly formed something like, as this was the high, this was the low. It has formed something like this. Price went down there, then price came back up here. So if we talk about like only open, so this is what the price went down, and now the price is back here. So it's almost around like a V-shaped structure that makes it more unrealistic for us to take a position on the downside. What we are to do is to look on the other side. If the price holds this momentum of pushing the price above 151 level, again the stop loss has become so big that entering around this position, keeping the stop loss then right around here could be a deal, but in a running candle it sometimes gets super difficult, because taking this trade as a continuation, I mean to say that taking a trade right here and keeping stop loss right there, it will be becoming so big. Around 14 pips. Around 14 pips, it would be becoming around 14 pips, and that 14 pips. Okay, so we had the CAD data, and the data was negative right now, so maybe that's why we can see this type of rejection coming within the market. If the price stops around here, on the next 15 minutes we can take a trade following the continuation up there. The way price has formed this low, it makes sense, and it seems to be because if there is any kind of rejection from this level up down there, and then again there's, if we see the sign of a bullish candle, so it's super easy to take a trade up till that point. The 4 hour, this is our new low, a current low based on the 4 hour. Nine minutes more to for the closing of this candle. Now the idea what I'm looking at is that I can get us some move around here, price being pushed up till there to the 151 level. But for that, this price has to close bullish, and the next candle should be in the continuation of this candle. We aren't in any kind of trade, and I would be making a proper setup if I would be entering the trade. So if we see the 30-minute time frame, it's kind of totally a doji in its own sense. And because if we draw this is the only thing. It's like this. So, and the rejection coming out again from this point, it makes sense to be price to be pushed on the downside. But again, the stop loss is becoming big. if this candle closes on the downside, because I need this candle to be closed in order to take any sort of decision right now. But I wasn't expecting it to close that long. I need a candle with a small stop loss, and it can continue on the downside. So what we are looking at right now is that price opened around, for example, here price went down there, and then there was a price that was closed around here, and again price went up there, and price is again down here around here, right? So this is the line chart based on the opens only. There's a good volume. We saw a rejection around here, like I drew that thing. See, we saw some price rejection around here, but now the idea is that will this price be able to push it down further, because the 4 hour of the previous time frame shows the selling strength. There could be an idea that price could be pushed on the downside, but it's ambiguous right now. I want anything to be in a continuation form. But the problem is still existent that the stop loss would be becoming bigger. For our setup to be fully executed, it's not as bad. Around here, it's around 13 pips then. Let's see how this candle actually closes. The idea remains the same, that price can go on the downside. If there is some kind of retracement here, in a sense that price has gone down, and if price goes out and rejects from here, and again we can lock till here, so something like that can be seen. If it happens that way, I would love to take that trade. See guys, the way it's moving, it's quite volatile right now. We can't determine that is this a confirmed low right now. Of the 4 hour, this is confirmed high right now. This would be the closing of the last 15 minutes and of 1 hour. So if it would be our decision to take a trade, it would be a quick one before a new 1 hour starts. I want a partial before a 1 hour start. So next 15 minutes candle would be a crucial candle. One minute to go. For closing of this candle, it has made a high around 10 pips. Stop loss has the chances to go around like 15 pips. I'm hopeful that price can break down through this region, going down the way it has shown us the rejection. Let's see how the next candle forms, if it forms in continuation. So I would be entering the trade. It has fully extended. I need a wick. Price should go up and start rejecting. If a price continuously move down from this point without a wick, then there is less likelihood of this trade for me. I need a proper wick up there, indicating that there was a proper rejection. If there is a small wick like that, it's still not. I need around like 50% retracement of this candle around here somewhere. I would be trying to take a pending here. Price has retraced more than 50%. It's a good sign. But if we can find a rejection here, no. So guys, the idea is the same, that we couldn't understand that price. We can look at it like price hasn't able to break the low, and it has started going on the upper side. So it's still ambiguous. My mouse is working slow today. Maybe the stream is causing it. So if you see this 1 hour candle here, right? That 1 hour candle opened around here and closed around there, so that's why it's a bullish. And then again, this price has opened here and closed there, forming this kind of candle. Quite indecisive right now, and it is showing a good bullish strength. So if we can get a continuation move on the upper side as well, so I would be taking that as well, because of the idea that price has shown a good rejection around here. The problem is the same about keeping the stop losses, because the next candle can retrace to any point. It can even retrace back here, it can retrace back down there. So I am getting a full confirmation that it is on the it is on the it is on the bullish side, taking the price up till there, but the idea remains the same, that the stop loss would be a little bigger if we enter around here. So keeping the stop loss line down there, it's not as big. How much I was thinking, it's around like 9 pips, so make it 11. Right now we are looking at the closing of 15 minutes. If it closes above the daily high of the previous day, because we can't find a good signal for going down short, rather than the price is showing us the momentum of going on the bullish side, and catching all this range up here would give around like 10 to 12 pips, and even it can go further by holding the trade for the longer profits. If the price is closing underneath this, we still wouldn't be able to execute, because if the price closes above, then there would be a highly likelihood for me to take a trade, because this previous 1 hour was bullish and this 1 hour can get the similar response based on the next 1 hour open. So taking a trade on next 1 hour open, that would be also a unhealthy deal for me. So I would be waiting, because the 1 hour here has formed. Guys, it's not about only the trade, it's about keeping the stop losses to a minimum level. A great move on the bullish side, showing the strength on the bullish side. We have to keep the stop losses intact. .30 minute is forming a good powerful bullish candle, because if you see the body of the 30 minutes, that is actually formed in a realistic environment, is around like this. This is the kind of the 30 minutes candle we are looking at right now. See, and all this part from here to here is a wick, so it's kind of like this, but we can like clearly see it's on the bullish side. This pin bar, but keeping a stop loss is right underneath here, would cost us around 11 pips. Two minutes more. We can see a pin bar on 1 hour, a great sign of rejection and pushing towards the upper side. If there is a rejection from down there, I would be happy to take a market order based on if the price stays up till there. I started showing some rejection around here. I can keep the stop loss down there, but it is supposed to be a perfect execution. As this is a new R and we expect it to because if we delay it, we would be missing this range. Based on this wick, I'm planning to take a long here. $159.14. This was my market execution. It's not a broker with great spreads. $13.3 pips. Bad. Not happy with the stop loss, but we didn't had the. If you would have laid our entry, we couldn't get in after that. So I'll be taking 25% off here, moving my stop loss to break even. It could be a long-term profit up there. But I'm really interested into this level. It wouldn't be much, but still, if it continue upside. This new arc could give us a move on the bullish side. So guys, the way it rejected it, it isn't looking that good, as we were expecting it to be pushed upside. See how it turned around here. It's not looking that healthy, but if it forms support here for the 1 hour, I would be moving my stop around here, and that could be a better clue. There was quite a good evidence of price being pushed on the upper side, but this size candle forming this side type of a candle, it could be it could take our stop loss. Because the way the price is being pushed down, it seems like certainly it would be taking our stop losses here. And I am not liking the way this candle is formed. The execution was fine, but the timing, because based on these two candles and this candle, it was it was quite on the side of the bullish momentum, price of the price being pushed on the upper side. Prices retraced around 80% or more. If this is a correction move, so this candle could be an exhaustion move, or just to take out the people who have taken a buy over here. And if it works, it can go on the upper side, but still the likelihood is less. I wasn't expecting this kind of bearish candle after price making the good amount of move on the bullish side, making this pin bar together. I was expecting the price to break on the upper side, but it is kind of a small range. Seems like the price would be stopping us out here. Okay guys, so it is sometime more ambiguous than our expectations, so there's nothing more we can do about it. This is a pump and dump kind of scenario here, and you see that how price pushed upwards and now it's moving on the downside. We try to save as much capital as we can, so guys, now in few minutes there would be a pound Bank of Governor speaks, so I would be like taking my sweet time. So the the idea that was incorporated wasn't workable here in this kind of scenario, and so this is a big candle that the price has formed on the downside. The stop loss was around here, so it was more of an expectation that the price could have closed on the upper side, but in the end it did not close. So the 4-hour looks bearish right now, and daily is also losing the strength with this bearish candle. So let's see the what we can expect further. So guys, I hope you might screenshot it. It would be helpful, because in trading, like these things happen, but we can't lose our composure, because if we lose our composure, so it is something that would be more tormenting than anything else. So it is so usual that it's fine. We will accept it. Now let's see. Around 10 we have more data coming on, so we'll be looking at that. So meanwhile, I would let the price action run for a while, and then I would be coming back. So the way the price is rejected from this level, this is basically this level was basically a daily open of today's daily open. So it if the price start forming another 15 minutes candle on the bullish side, the price can be pushed around here. It would be a impulsive entry in that kind of regard, because we have seen a great push on the downturn, but the way the price is holding right now around here based on this specific zone, it can take us to take a price to the point of like re-entering on the bullish side. And we can take a hold of the position around here. So our stop loss would be around, it's so big, stop loss is huge, it would be huge. So stop loss could be around even here. Because of the momentum which is being here on the basically on the volume, and volume pushes the momentum to form this type of candle. It's amazing reversal here. If you see the price pulling back around here, and if price shows the reversals around here or somewhere here, so of course there will be a good opportunity for taking a buys again. So we were looking for a long around here. So guys, entering again on this point, keeping the stop loss right here. Later on we can shift our stop loss as the price start breaking above this candle. So we would be moving our stop loss around here. So if we see some kind of proper closing up here, this could be our first profit, and then we can expect the price going on the upper side. Let's see how it turns out. Because if here the price has formed its low, and with this continuation we can expect some kind of move on the upper side, pushing the price around here, taking out these highs, and the price can go up there, but stop loss is around 17 pips. Guys, the stop loss having this much putting this much stop loss is based on the size of the candle. Like usual candles are getting huge today. It looks good that price is pumping upside. We would be shifting our stop loss to this point. Because the price has already closed on the upper end, and most likely if it continues, I would be taking much of my positions around here. So guys, I'm out here with around 80% close of the trade, and I'm shifting my stop loss around there because if the price retraces back after this. So guys, you see it's a beautiful win, and after that move, and now I'm expecting my targets around this level as well. Guys, the reason of closing around here was like this body is closed here. Like you can see that when this new 4-hour began from here, so there is no body that closed above that point, although the price was pushed up there. So if the price start pushing on the downside further based on 10 o'clock speaks, so I would be out on the market close. But I'm hopeful that price can be pushed higher even till this level, because there is enough strength and the way the liquidity is taken around here and we enter around here. So guys, I took my position off around here based on the idea that there was no body that was closed above that, but I have still the partial running, and I'm quite hopeful that it can be pushed around up till there. Guys, I'm out, fully out. So let's see how the price reacts, and if you guys have taken this position, so it was a good win. It gave back some of the confidence, so it's really good win. So guys, by the way, I am out, but still, let's see how the price action forms in here. Let's see what really happens if we would have held our position around here. The reason for me to close that the body couldn't like properly break up till that before the R close. So it will give me a better clue that what's really happening. And it made my day kind of a break-even day. So I'm fine with that. So I hope you like this trade. I loved this trade, and it has covered the loss of this trade the previous month. So this trade was turned into the profitable trade. I wanted to hold the full position, but as this is the new R. You can see it has this is the new R, and this new R could give could be based on the speaks of the FOMC members. That is the medium based news today. So I wasn't like much sure about holding my trade for that long, because anyway guys, so I will be staying on until I just like reaches the target. So otherwise I would be calling it a day. So guys, this was a beautiful trade, and taken my I've taken my profits, and I'm calling it a day. So I'm just curious about the price action that will be forming in few minutes, as there is a speaks that has started. So there wouldn't be more trade from my side, but this win was quite a good, because after this downside move, we were able to take the positions around here. This level is 151 level, kind of the expectation for a reversal around here if the price holds around here. So there could be a move on the downside, but based on the that is just based on the idea of this 4-hour close that was bearish. So guys, what we have learned today, it's really important that we have to maintain our composure no matter if our trade hits the stop loss, because stop loss is actually a thing that is our friend. Without stop loss working in this market could be insane. Like yesterday, if you can see that we had taken a trade around this point, and what ended up happening, that the price went so far and it's still going on the so much bullish side, that if we didn't had the stop loss around here, we just entered around there, right? And we're expecting this candle based on 150 level to be priced to be pushed and go on the downside. But what ended up happening, that price hit our stop loss, and it similarly shows us that how important the stop loss is. Getting hit by the stop loss is another thing, but saving the capital based on the stop loss is the other idea. So then you just saw that we just stayed in the trend, and again we took our one short position around here when the spinning top started forming at the top of the candle, because the volume was getting really reduced. And what ended up happening, that the price took took our position out based on this candle, and then again the price started rolling downside. So this part of the trade was like a difficult trade, I totally understand. But currently today we took basically two trades, and the one trade was around after the breakout of this candle from the daily high of the previous candle. We took a long position here because the candle was going on the upper side, right? So now this is the price action that has formed, right? Now it's historical, now it's history, right? But the price actually, when price broke out of this structure, we were long. We were expecting the price to go up till there and there, right? But what ended up happening, that that price suddenly dumped down, and it gave us the loss around this zone, because here was our stop loss, right? So as the price came down, then there was a price that was coming down, and this is the point where the price currently rejected from, and this level is basically a daily open. So the way the price rejected around here, there was a good idea of a continuation on the upper side, and we took our profits around this point, just because there wasn't any kind of, this is the 4-hour start here, and you can see that there was no body that closed up there. So the idea was that before a 1-hour candle closes and the new 1 hour begun, like now it has begun, and around it's around like 3 minutes in the left in the 15 minutes, and we can just generally hope for a retracement. And there was also a data that was coming based on the speaks of FOMC members at 10 a.m. New York time, and as well as there was a Richmond manufacturing index that was data was coming out. So before that, we were hoping for some kind of volatility that can really affect our trade. So in order to save us from that hustle, I logged in all my profits around here and moved my stop loss was first initially around here, down there, and then I moved my stop loss around this level, and then I moved my stop loss around this level after data, and then I locked more of the profits, and now I'm out of the trade. But the trade idea was around getting the profits around like 151 level, but right now, as we can see, that the price has the capacity to go further up around there, but similarly the stop loss thing would be difficult, um, and I believe that this could be the end of the session of today's stream. So as a trader, guys, like there are certain times you need to sit a lot longer than your expected mindset, and there are certain times you are done like within few hours. So it's like a variable thing. It's I would be making some of the video today, and I'm hoping to put some value for you guys so that you guys can understand. So right now we can see that how beautifully the rejection is coming based on the 1 hour time frame, and this 15 minutes candle is pushing the price back on the downside, indicating that there is a good amount of sellers out there, but still it's ambiguous. But we got our move. Let's see how price plays out, and then I would be signing out. Guys, like Wednesday stream would be more exciting because there is more data that is coming out that is more important for the trading this week. So we have to be here around 8. So 9:45 we have like CAD interest rates that is coming out, and at 10 a.m. there would be your ECB, European Central Bank speaks, their president speak, and then there is also the data that is coming through the CAD, because United States and CADs are like so close. So there would be a lot of volatility tomorrow. So we have to be fully prepared. We have to prepare our mindset. And there is also the data that is in evening here as the market closed. But So these are also certain kind of data that is coming on the Japanese yen, as we trade only yen. So we would be looking all into this. So anyway, guys, I'm logging out of the stream. Thank you for your time, and follow, bring your friends so that we can trade together. Of course, there are no guarantees about any kind of proper profits or losses, in the sense that it's all educational. I want you to take trades on demo account. So it's more based on the purpose of education, or educating people that this is the domain even that is existent, that is not a classical or traditional work, but rather it has its own applicability to provide the liquidity to the market as being a retailer. So take care, guys.